All right, a summary of what we're beginning to see happen. It's the same thing that I said in the beginning of the video. We're going to uncover that there are two representations of gods here. And false Israel, who we're seeing being manifested as this Ephraim and Manasseh, have an agenda. And this agenda stretches forth to ancient Egypt and even beyond into the times of the Anunnaki, which will be connected to the Sumerians. False Israel is trying to bring about the throne of the fallen prince of this world, i.e., the devil or Apollyon, the god of the well, or known as the Apsu. Now, the god of the well that we saw Jacob saying that made them a fruitful bough, and then the Apsu, of which we see Enki, rules over this Apsu, this great fountain, this great spring. And then I showed you in the book of Enoch before that that is none other than Leviathan, who is also the Antichrist, just another name for him, which has now parked himself over top of the fountains of waters, which is the original truth set upon this world by Jesus Christ. Very, very deep. It's no way to make it simple. It's no way to make it more simplified. It's also connected. We've got to talk about it all. So we see the connection to the Sumerian gods via Egypt. Their whole biblical agenda is to promote the coming golden age, Ephraim and Manasseh, the United States, the United Kingdom, the United Nations. They're all leagued together, joined in upon this conspiracy that we see being promoted through Freemasonry, through the secret societies, through the mystery religions as this coming golden age. Like Aleister Crowley, the order of the golden dawn. That golden dawn, that's the new age, the coming golden age. So their whole biblical agenda is to promote the coming golden age with the rise of their prince, Apollyon, Enki, the Sumerian god. So that's what we're trying to do here. We're tracking down the details. We're showing the connections. We're showing the places where you can look, and we're showing the scriptural support that's going to say just that. What does that do for us? Well, it frees us from this limited understanding that you're going to begin to see promoted that the Bible's God or the Christian's God is evil. And this is the evidence that refutes that. And that's one of the reasons why I go into such great detail and it seems to take so long. The point is already there. The point is we're showing that these guys who are calling themselves Jews have usurped the Bible, they've usurped the throne, and they have literally put in their agenda, their worship of the fallen prince amongst the pages of the Bible itself. And he's hidden amongst the titles of Lord and amongst all of these different descriptive epitaphs that so many have lumped under one title as Yahweh, and many people cannot see the fact that there are literally two gods being represented as Yahweh. One as we're seeing this fallen prince of this world. So all of this is to provide the necessary education. You know, all of these scriptures lead further to further more scriptures. You know, I leave it up to you to find out how far you're really going to go with your understanding. But nonetheless, I feel that it's necessary because of how controversial this message is that I bring. I mean, you know, 100 years ago, this would put me on the stake. Literally, 50 years ago, this would probably put me on the stake. In a lot of people's mind, they'd ready to put me on the stake right now. So I feel compelled to provide very, very detailed, thorough support for what I speak. And I don't know how to make it any more simple. Just like now, just to explain that, it's taken the whole video to do it. And it's a never-ending, you know, difficulty that I've got to overcome to bring you this. So I hope that you do value what I'm trying to give you and the details that I'm trying to make and the connections that I'm trying to give you here. We will come back and we're going to show you here the scripture in Daniel real quick that's going to show you the Antichrist is defined as a singular horn, which is going to connect us back to the symbolic unicorn.